Hi guys, today we're going to talk about least common multiple, and the I can statement we're working on is I can find the LCM, which is short for least common multiple, of two whole numbers less than or equal to 12. And we're really going to focus on the least common multiple of these. So before we get started, let's think of Jimmy's marble collection. It consists of 36 marbles. Every third marble, if you were to line them up, every third marble in his collection would be green. And every fourth marble in his collection would be speckled. Now, sometimes every third and every fourth might land on the same spot. So, when that happens, he would put his green and speckled marble down. So the question I have for you is, how many marbles are both green and speckled, looking like this one? Pause the video and see if you can figure it out. Okay, let's see how you did. Here are Jimmy's 36 marbles. Now, every third marble is going to be green. And every fourth marble is going to be speckled. And if you'll notice, when he does that, there are some where every third and every fourth lands on the same space. So he put green and speckled marbles in that space. So how many are there? The answer is 3. There are 3 marbles that are both green and speckled. Let's think about what we did for this problem. You had to use common multiples. So what we really did was we thought of the multiples of 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, and we could go on forever, but Jimmy only has 36 marbles. Then we actually thought of the multiples of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and we could go on forever, but we're going to stop at 36 because he only has 36 marbles. So now we noticed in the last problem there that there were 3 that were both green and speckled. But let's look at this list. You will notice that there are some common multiples. 12 is on both lists. It's a common multiple of 3 and 4. 24 is on both lists. It's a common multiple of 3 and 4. And 36 is on both lists, and that's a common multiple of 3 and 4. So you'll notice that 3 marbles on each list have been circled. There are 3 common multiples in 36 between 3 and 4. 12 would be considered the least common multiple. Because of all the common ones we have on this list, 12 is the smallest. So 12 is our least common multiple, or LCM. Finding the least common multiple is pretty simple. All you need to do is list the multiples you know of the two numbers you're trying to find the LCM of. So, if I wanted to find the LCM of 6 and 9, I would first list all the first 10. Probably don't need to go much further than that. First 10 multiples of 6. Then I would list the first 10 multiples of 9. And I would look on that list and say to myself, where do these two have common multiples? And which of those common multiples is the least? So, I look and I notice that they both have, they don't both have a 12. They both have an 18. They both have a 36. And they both have a 54. But the least common multiple, the smallest multiple that they have in common, is 18. So 18 is the LCM of 6 and 9. Let's look at another example. 4 and 10. I'm going to start by listing the first 10 multiples of 4, And if you're still stuck on multiples, you can use your multiplication tables to help you out. Then I'm going to list the first 10 multiples of 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, so on, up to 100. Then I ask myself, what is the least or smallest number multiple of 4 and 10? So smallest number that's on both of these lists. And I'll look and I'll say, okay, they both have a 20, they both have a 40, but the smallest, unlike GCF, the smallest is 20. Therefore, 20 is the LCM of 4 and 10. Now it's your turn. Pause the video and try to find the LCM of 5 and 15. Okay, let's check your work. You should have started by listing the first 10 multiples of 5. Then listing the first 10 multiples of 15. Then you look and see which ones do they have in common. So if I'm looking down this list, I notice both have a 15, both have a 30, and both have a 45. But the smallest on this list is 15. So what does this tell us about the least common multiple? The least common multiple can be one of the numbers I'm looking at. But in this case, it's not going to be the smallest. So unlike GCF, it's actually the biggest number can be a common multiple. Now it's your turn. In the work section of your WSQ, answer 1, 2, and 3. And don't forget to ask a question when you're done.